A shock in the first round of the Guatemalan presidential elections. Not with the first place candidate, former First Lady Sandra Torres, who's pledged social programs for the more than half of Guatemalans who live in poverty, was always expected to get the most votes. It's the candidate in second place who will now compete with her in an August 20th runoff, who's a surprise even it seemed for Torres.
We are going to win against whoever it is. We're going to win. We are prepared for me to be the first female president of Guatemala.
It's this man, Bernardo Arevalo. He seemed to come from nowhere. He even admitted as much.
We were never in the polls, but we always said we didn't come to win the polls, we came to win at the voting booths.
Arevalo is an ex-president's son and former diplomat, but is also seen as a real outsider in this race, running for an anti-establishment party, Semilla, on an anti-corruption ticket.
It's a shocking turn of events. Semilla was a complete outlier, and this was completely unexpected. This could be the biggest electoral upset in Guatemalan political history.
The Guatemalan establishment seemed to have done its best to block those who might affect its interests, courts disqualifying multiple candidates, including the favourite, before the race. On election day, voters made their discontent known. 1 in 4 ballots was spoilt or left empty.
Semilla party, they do not have the blessing nor from the ruling coalition nor from the traditional economic elite, and that was always seen as a handicap. But turns out that disaffection, current disaffection from the average voter towards the system, made those quote-unquote liabilities, made them actually an asset.
Things in Guatemala clearly do need to change. It's not just the perennial problems of poverty, corruption and child malnutrition. It's a rising cost in living, crime, and some critics say democratic backsliding, which has seen judges, prosecutors and journalists flee or be imprisoned. Both candidates pledge they can change things, but twice before Sandra Torres has finished the first round in pole position and twice she's lost in the second. This August the 20th, she'll find out if it's third time lucky or if it will be Bernardo Arevalo's day. John Holman, Al Jazeera.